Hey guys, it's your girl Ronnie J. Welcome back to Girl on the Go DC. And you know how we do on this channel, we stay on the go. If you want to know about all the new places and things I've been doing, click that subscribe button and don't forget to like the videos. So this week, where are we going? We are taking a little trip down memory lane to Essence Fest in New Orleans. Are y'all ready? I'm ready. All right, let's go. I had never been to New Orleans, so I was super pumped to go to Essence Fest. On top of it being like all these black women in one spot. Listen, the women at Essence Fest, if you can afford to go to New Orleans this weekend and do the things of Essence Fest, these are high caliber, melanated women, okay? Like, these are the people you want to be around. My first night there, I had the most awesomest welcome. I was staying walking distance to Bourbon Street. So I'm walking to Bourbon Street with my friend, and this random guy, white guy, sees us, tips his hat and says, "Evening, darlings." And it was the most amazing thing ever. Do you think these men in DC are tipping their hat to me or talking about evening, darling? No. I was like, okay, New Orleans, I like this. I like this Southern hospitality. Let's start here. The first thing you are going to want to do for Essence Fest is download the Essence Fest official app. Why do you ask? Because that is where all the events are for every day. And there are a ton of things going on every single day. You cannot do it all. You're gonna have to prioritize what is important to you and plan your schedule around that. So within the app, you can click and add to your schedule. So let's say 2 o'clock on Friday, you want to see the cast of Power. So you click that and now Friday 2 o'clock, that's added to your schedule. So you know where you need to be during Essence Festival. I would say a lot of people did not take advantage of this app from what I could see. Because I mean, if you really just want to experience Essence Fest, you could just walk around and do what you run into. But if you want to be strategic and you know there's things that you want to do and see, then you need that app to let you know what's going on. And plans would change throughout Essence Fest. So there was a Sunday concert last year and it got canceled. I had that on my schedule. Next thing I know, it's out the app. So that concert did not happen because I was looking for videos or posts or something, but I didn't even try to go because it wasn't in the app anymore. And I'm like, oh, it's off the schedule. And it was off the schedule. So yeah, get the app so that you know for sure what is going on and where you want to be. Most people don't really know that the convention center is free. People think of Essence Fest and think of the concerts that happen at night. And yes, you have to pay for those, but there's a ton of free stuff to do at the convention center throughout the day. Literally, I think they take your email and that's all you need to get in. And oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. There was like a beauty and hair section and they were giving out full-size supplies, hair care. I wish I had some to show you guys. But they also had sample sizes, but like literally you get so much. They give you a bag and you go around to every booth and get free hair care. And that is one of those things where, you know, people have prioritized going to that section and they're gonna wait in line as long as they need to get their free hair care products. For me, it wasn't a top priority, but when I did get in there, I was like, this is legit. Like, where else can you go and get these free full-size products? But yeah, everything at the convention center is free. So there's like a bunch of photo opportunities. There's a wellness section. There's of course health and beauty. There's entertainment. The BET section was like really dope. You just want to like I said, prioritize the things that you want to do and see and go off of that. But like for my specific people I was with, like we wanted to see, I think it was Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim was supposed to come to the stage at a certain time on the entertainment stage. She ended up not coming, but I think we did get the cast of Power instead, and that was like just as good. But what you want to do though with these stages is get there the session before your session starts. So people who were there to see like Music Soul Child, they're all in front. When music is done, they're gonna get out their seats. So there's standing room and there's sitting room. Standing room's close to the stage. But people are gonna get up and leave because now they've seen Music Soul Child. And that is when you swoop in and go to the front because you wanna see Lil' Kim or whoever's coming up next. So that's how you're going to get your front row views to what you wanna see during Essence Fest. Convention center events are what you're going to do throughout the day. Literally, they start at like maybe 8 or 9. They have yoga that you can go to in the morning. I never made it to that, but that's your day, convention center. At night, that is where you have the concert tickets. You know, if you're interested in who's performing, you may just want to get one night of concerts. I got the full 3 nights of concerts, but here's what I learned. Those tickets were kind of expensive, and me and my friend, we weren't in the nosebleed, but we weren't down front either. Like, we were kind of in the middle area. But every night, it was not sold out. I think when Michelle Obama was there, it was pretty sold out. But for the most part, that venue was not sold out. What we did was we ended up just moving down because there were so many empty seats. Like from our seats, of course, we can see the whole arena, and we're like, you know, after the opening acts perform, after XYZ, it's like, look, nobody's sitting here. So we would move down, and you know, sometimes you have to be a little strategic. I'm sure Essence Fest hates that I'm saying this, but you might have to wait till the guard moves from, you know, the aisle, and you just slide right on in. Because like, nobody's sitting there. Why not? Why pay good money for, you know, I don't know why they don't lower the ticket prices. If you see it's not selling, you could just lower the price. But being Black women, I mean, we're going to make it work as we always do. And we're going to find a way to get down there. So that's what I would advise. Talk about Nolans. What you gonna do while you in Nolans? You have to realize that this is one of the most crowded weekends, like Mardi Gras, whatever. I'm sure Mardi Gras is way worse, but everybody is in New Orleans at this time. So if you want to do anything, there will be a line. The way that you're going to get around this line is that you're going to book in advance. That's right. So if you know you want to do a swamp tour because it's New Orleans, and who doesn't want to do a swamp tour? You're gonna go online, go on Groupon, go on the swamp tour sites, find you the best tour, go on TripAdvisor, see what you wanna do. You're gonna book that in advance because there's no way you're getting in like that weekend. Not at the time you want to, at least. You might get in, you know, hours later, but I'm on a schedule. You're on a schedule. Your time is important. So book that in advance. Next, if there's restaurants you know you want to eat at, book them in advance. Call and make your reservation. We went to a restaurant called Oceana Grill, which was like one of the very popular, you know, my friend told me about it. It was like, oh yeah, you have to go there while you're in New Orleans. And I made a reservation. When we got there, line was out the door. And guess what we did? We walked straight to the front like we VIP in this piece, and we sat down and had our reservations. So yes, you need to do a little bit of advanced planning because all the good stuff, I'm telling you, is gonna be packed. It's going to be sold out.
One more time?
Yeah.
Come on. The little ones came. Okay. One more.
Couple other must-do things while you're in New Orleans. Of course, you want to go experience Bourbon Street. I was actually surprised because I had never been, and from everything I had seen, Bourbon Street looked like a super long party street. I was surprised at how short the street was, and that all around it, it was like super quiet, and it's just the one litty street. But I mean, it was cool. It was really dope to go experience that. I ate at a place called Cornet on Bourbon Street, and it's one of those places that have like the balcony where you overlook the street. Now that was a dope experience because people watching was cool, seeing everything that was going on. The food was good. I had Bowden balls? It's something in New Orleans, I don't know. But like, if you watch my other videos, you know I love experiencing different cultures and different foods. So that's just what I'm into. Beignets. You have to get beignets. It's what you do when you're in New Orleans. Get beignets. I went to Cafe Du Monde, which is like one of the more famous places to go in New Orleans. Of course, packed to capacity, line down the street. I got my beignets to go, which I do think takes away from that experience at Cafe Du Monde. If you have the time, I would advise you sit and enjoy it with, you know, some coffee, because that's really how you're supposed to enjoy the beignets. But, you know, getting it to go kind of, I think it really took away from the beignet experience, but it was cool. I can say I've had it. I tried it now. You also have to get a seafood boil because that's really like a New Orleans thing. You know, they put crawfish, potatoes, I don't know, shrimp, whatever you want really in this bag in a seafood boil. So for that, you want to go to kind of a hole in the wall place. You want to go where the locals go. So I think I had passed this place before in Uber, and I'd asked my Uber driver where she goes. And so this place was called Cajun Seafood on Claiborne Avenue. That's where I went. Again, line out the door. You're going to have to wait. But if you want to experience an authentic New Orleans seafood boil, go there. All right, y'all. So, I mean, overall, I give my Essence Fest experience a 10 out of 10. I think I've warned you enough about the long lines and waiting you're going to experience. But that did not take away from me enjoying, you know, the melanated Black Girl Magic Essence Fest at all. I want to throw in there, do not go to Essence Fest looking for a man because it's really all Black women and some gay men. If you are a man, I would suggest you go to Essence Fest because that's where all of the beautiful, educated, you know, doing stuff with their life Black women are. So, I mean, men, where are you? What are you all doing? Go to Essence Fest. If this video has been helpful to you at all, click the like button below, subscribe, stay on the go with me. I have way more stories to tell, tips to give you guys about my travels. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, it's your girl, Ronnie J, Girl on the Go DC. Until next time, smooches.